Hello my friends, my name is John. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you something, on pollinating the plums, the apricots, peaches, nectarines. They're all going into their flowering stage, so pollination is important. The bees might not be out, everywhere. It still, needs to be above 60s for the pollinators to be out, but in general, there's a thing you can do yourself, with pollinating to help the tree set fruit. Just going to show you something real quick. So here's my plum trees. Not every variety, but they're pretty close. They're all starting to flower. So here's the plum tree. It's got flowers on it. They're beautiful, by the way. So what you can do is grab some flowers, or just break off a tip with some flowers on it. And then go over to the next tree, to a different variety, and then just do this on all the flowers, which there's a lot of flowers. Look at that. That's beautiful. So what you do is you just touch the flowers from another tree to the flowers of this tree, and you kind of go through and do that on all the branches to all the flowers that are open. And spread the pollen basically from all these branches, from one to another. Then you can go over to another variety of a plum tree. And do the same thing. Because then you use the same flower on all the trees, and just do this to all the flowers on the entire tree. I mean, it doesn't take too long. It's probably like a good 5-8 minutes of going through all the flowers. I mean, depending on your size of the tree, but just kind of go through and shake all this pollen everywhere. Yeah, and just do that to all the trees that you have, same variety, all plums. And you can do that with peaches. Peaches are starting to bloom. This is a frost peach. The buds are just about to open. There's a beautiful pink flower there. They're just about to break or open up the flowers, I guess. Buds already broken, but yeah, it's gonna be beautiful. I think a few here that have already opened. I think just about right there. The birds are sounding beautiful. That's peach tree. There's another peach tree right there, full of flowers. And another one here. It didn't fruit last year, but it's definitely fruiting this year. Didn't have many flowers. Alberta had a lot of flowers last year. This year, not too many. A couple flowers on it. Couple here. So there's a few more down there, and it's not gonna have too many. There's a handful right here. There, there, there. It's gonna have a few fruits, but I topped it. It used to be a really ugly, tall, kind of scraggly tree. So I cut it off to get the side branching to open up as like a vase. This is all new growth, on this side here. I'm seeing some new buds that are popping out right there. Hoping some more come out on this side. But yeah, go through all your, trees and pollinate, from one variety to another. Meaning same fruit type, plum to plum, sour cherry, sweet cherries to sweet cherries. I don't know if sour cherry, I think sour cherry, I'm not sure if sour cherry pollinates sweet cherries, but I think it works the other way around. But in general, same type to same type. And peaches to peaches, apricots to apricots. And actually nectarines, I'm not sure if they would pollinate or cross-pollinate with anything else. This is a Pocahontas nectarine. Had a few nectarines last year. When I first planted it, it dried, and I put a shoot out at the bottom. One little branch. So I let it grow, and I cut the dried tree off, and then trimmed it again. Got all this side growth. So now it's a nice bushy tree. It should produce a lot of fruit as well this year. Got a lot of flower on it. It's got a lot of flowering buds. So this is a Pocahontas nectarine. But yeah, you can easily do that yourself. And, if the bees are not around, or the pollinating bees. And you can actually tell here how they fruit. This is the second year wood, and last year's growth. So all your fruit is on the last year's growth. This new shiny color wood. So all the fruit is on the shiny wood. So the idea here then is to make sure you have good production of new growth. So I go through and tip everything, cut it, to encourage new growth to come out the sides. Get a little more vigorous on it in this next pruning. Now that it's reaching the height that I need, and I'm going to start, cutting everything back to encourage new growth to the sides. So yeah. If all these flowers pollinate, it's going to be a lot of fruit. Plums. It's going to be a lot of fruit. So these are potentially, this is potentially all fruit. Potentially all fruit. if they all get pollinated. If they don't get pollinated, they'll just fall off. So if it's a self-fertile variety, then I guess just going through and spreading pollen, and just even with wind, it should pollinate itself. Yeah, well, there you have it. Until next time, my name is John. Please subscribe if you haven't, like if you like, hit that bell so you get notifications for new videos, and I'll see you later on the next video. Bye bye.